Hey guys, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. Well, convention season is here. Even for me, even though I'm not doing tons of shows this year, I'm still going to be doing some, at least. So, the first show that I'm actually doing, and yesterday I actually picked up another show. It just got a confirmation, so I'm really looking forward. I haven't been to that show in a few years, probably four, maybe five. I'll tell you that in a second. Um, the first show that I'm doing is actually the Cedar Rapids Comic Con, which is coming up this weekend. It's only a Saturday show. It's a one-day event from 10 to 6, of course, in Cedar Rapids. And I'm really looking forward to this show because last year they had over 10,000 people attend their show. 10,000. There are some shows that are weekend shows that don't even make those numbers. So whatever they're doing right. So I'm really looking forward to seeing, and from what I understand, they're pretty much up to par to where they were last year at this point. So awesome, awesome, good for you guys at Cedar Rapids. And I want to say thank you to Cedar Rapids because they invited me to be a guest at the show this year. So that's really cool. I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to be, if you guys are going to be at the show, I'm going to be at booth 71. I hope it's 71. I think it's 71. It's 71. I'm second guessing myself. I shouldn't do that. Just look for my name. You'll see me. But, but I have got a ton of things for you guys, and one of them I'm going to show you guys, which are these little guys, what I call the mini prints. These guys easily fit right inside a comic book bag and board, so they're very easy to put away, to store, to put up somewhere and display. You can even put these in your comic box for safekeeping if you're moving around or anything like that. Now that'd be kind of cool if you had a full box of nothing but my mini prints that I had. That'd be really, really cool. Just saying. So I'm going to have those. I also am going to have the 5x7 prints. So those are going to be $3 a piece or 4 for $10. Yeah, that's a good price. And last year, I'm still kind of sitting on a few 11x17 prints, a little more than I actually wanted to, and that's okay. That just means that now, for the month of February, at all the shows that I do, which are 3 of them, I'm going to bring these 11x17 prints along with me and have them at a discounted price. They're at my blowout sale, so they are all going to be $5 a piece, all the 11x17s that I have. And for those of you who know me, you know what kind of prints I have. So all those, and I got a ton of other ones. A ton of the new stuff that I have from last year, the stuff that I have from just a few months ago. I've got a lot of prints in there. Plus, I also have that turtle set. You guys remember that? That turtle set, all 5, for only $20. And the Gremlins set, all 5, for only $20. So guys, if you're going to be at the Cedar Rapids show, please stop on by. I want to see you at booth 71. That's where I'm going to be, where I'm going to have, of course, all of that, and I'm going to be sketch coloring all day long. So I'm going to have some sketch colorings there, and, of course, I'm going to have some of the Jeff Balke Studio stuff there, including the very first 2 animated prints. This is the newest one. We just got this one in. We just made this one. Sorry for the major glare there. But when you actually buy these, you actually buy them with the frame and with the mat. Yeah, so you get the whole kit and caboodle here. This is only limited to 5 copies, and the other one, same thing. Only 5 copies of these guys are made. The picture that I just showed you didn't do it justice, showing you on the video. Coming and seeing it live, there's the awe factor. It just looks really, really cool. So tons of stuff, lots of debuts, and you're going to hear that word from me an awful lot. Lots of debuts are going to be happening over the next few weeks at shows, and a couple big announcements coming up soon. And if you guys are not going to be at the Cedar Rapids show, it's all good, because the following week, next week Saturday, I'm going to be at the Milwaukee MightyCon show, where that is where Jeff Balke Studios, my animation studio, where we're really coming out and we're really representing. I even have a very special guest who's going to be at the show with me, signing and sketching for free the entire day. Her name is Teresa Carlson. She's one of my cartoonists that works with Jeff Balke Studios, and she's worked on a lot of stuff for us, including the comic strips and some character descriptions, or some character designs. So she is fantastic. She's a wonderful lady. This is actually going to be the first time she and I are even going to meet. So that's really kind of cool too. The way of the web. You can meet anybody, anywhere, and never meet them. But I'm a face-to-face type person, as a lot of you guys probably already know that. So everything I just said that I'm going to have at Cedar Rapids, I'm also going to have at MightyCon. And, yeah, there's even an and, guys. I've got a ton of stuff. I said last year that I'm changing up my displays. I'm changing how I'm doing things. I'm changing up how I do my booths and my setups and whatnot. MightyCon Milwaukee, next week Saturday, is when I change everything over. Is when everything does change. This weekend, unfortunately, I kind of can't because there's a lot of stuff that I have that I want to try to get rid of. But next weekend, it's a whole new ball game. I'm going to have a lot more space. So the new setup is coming next weekend at the MightyCon Milwaukee show. So I hope you guys can make it out. And again, if you can't, at the end of the month in February, 25th, 24th, whatever that last Saturday is of the month, I'm going to be at the MightyCon Dupage show in Illinois. So if you guys, I hope to see you at one of those 3 shows. If not, don't worry. I have a whole lineup of shows that are coming up. It's actually starting to line up pretty well. The show that I just got invited to, or I should say confirmed at, is WonderCon in Anaheim. I haven't done WonderCon in probably 4 to 5 years. Literally 4 or 5 years. So I'm looking forward to getting back to that show. It's been such a long time. I did that show when it was in San Francisco. It was an awesome show. A couple times I did it in Anaheim, and I just didn't go back because there's always other shows in the way. But you know what? I'm going back to the shows kind of where I started and adding more. So I hope to see you guys at one of the shows. I'm going to have a whole list of all the different conventions I'm going to and the appearances that I'm doing. They're going to be kind of sporadic, and they're going to be kind of all over the place, of course, like they always are. I'm still not doing 40 a year. I'm still keeping it down. I'm trying to keep it down to like maybe 15-ish, right in that area. With the animation studio, there's a lot of great things going on, which the other announcement I have is that, I think I said this already, I'm not sure, but I'm doing the coloring for the animation. For my own animation, I am doing the coloring. It's really cool, kind of freaky a little bit, because there's a lot of different cells, because we're doing it with cell animation, as I've said time and time again. So it's every single frame. Rick Formolo, my animator, is actually drawing out every single frame. If you guys don't know who Rick is, he is a fantastic guy. He is a former Disney animator. He's worked on tons of different animations all throughout his career in animation, and I'm very honored to be working with the man who has worked on so many films that I grew up with. It's really cool. It's actually a pretty damn good honor. So guys, I hope to see you at one of the shows. Cedar Rapids this weekend. Next weekend I'll be at MightyCon Milwaukee, and in a week and a half after that, at the end of February, I'll be at the Dupage MightyCon show. So guys, have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your week. I hope to see you soon, and also, please don't forget to join the sketch coloring group here on Facebook. And Jeff Balke Studios. Please don't forget to also add yourself or join or like or whatever it's called. Jeff Balke Studios here on Facebook as well. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great day, and thank you again for all your support.